Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. I'm sure all of you have read about our budget, heard about the budget, and heard all kinds of analysis about the budget, and you're sick to death about the budget.
So we won't talk about the budget.
Yes, I thought I'll take Anand's time today and continue investigating this mysterious Pandora's box, which is Adani's FPO.
Okay.
So suddenly yesterday, Anand, some white knights
Hmm.
came in the horse and they have rescued that
Actually, what happened
Ah.
is at 1 o'clock it was 11%,
Correct.
and by 2:30 it was 81%. By 5:30 it was 100%.
So,
But the most important thing is retail investors invested only 11%. His own employees put only 50%,
correct. Not 50, 15.
15%.
Yes.
And institutional investors was LIC, SBI Pension Fund, and Abu Dhabi Sovereign Fund.
No, but there's this interesting category called the non-institutional investors.
Okay, there was no
Who are these family offices of several prominent Indian businessmen,
so the family
non-institutional
offices,
investors, the NIIs.
the family offices, people like Premji's office. I'm not sure whether Premji
No,
invested or
according to
not.
this article, I can list this also. This is also interesting. Interesting read. So the prominent families, interestingly, Anand. First one is Mukesh Ambani. Why would Mukesh Ambani's family invest into this?
Okay, why did Mukesh Ambani sell NDTV's loan to him at a discount?
Yes, I'm also curious. Is there some questions that we cannot ask that needs
These
to
are
be asked?
questions you do not ask
Cannot ask.
because people have got telephone calls from whom you know
Correct.
and from
That's
whom.
what I had an interesting list. One is Mukesh Ambani's family. Then, of course, Airtel, Sunil Mittal has also invested. This is a strange one. The Jindal family is invested, Anand.
Yes, Jindal also is Jindal family then.
Yes. Why is the Jindal family?
But most important name seeming to be missing two names.
Huh.
One is the Godrej family, and
Correct.
the Godrej seem not to have invested,
Yes.
and the Tatas have not invested.
Yes. How come they did not get phone call?
Why did not Tatas get a phone call?
Correct.
Why did not Godrej get a phone call?
Correct.
Why are these so-called other characters
Getting phone calls
Ah.
and being encouraged, saying
If these people had not contributed,
correct.
then
This-
things would have gone.
Very badly, very
And
sour.
if you list the people who have got it
Correct.
and the favors that have been
Agreed upon.
favors that were already done by the government,
Correct.
and if you can match it,
Correct.
then you will know the answers.
Yes,
I
without
cannot say.
saying it, we are saying it.
No,
Let's
no,
say
I'm
it
not
like-
saying. There have been some undue favors,
Yes.
and there have been some donations.
Correct.
You have to match the undue favors and the donations.
Correct. Then it all kind of tallies up.
It will kind of tally up.
So people, they had kept some trump cards for favors to be asked, and those favors were asked, I think, yesterday.
The favors were asked, indeed.
Yes. So
But
now,
today morning, what happened? After these favors were done, Adani shares fell by 25%.
correct.
So you know it is going to fall. Why will you invest?
Correct.
From 3,100, the price fell to 1,950
Very
before just settling above 2,000.
Very true.
Adani total gas was frozen at 10%. And because the prices were falling and whoever was holding the prices could not hold it up, had talked to SEBI and to NSE and BSE, and the volatility limit was dropped by 20%.
Very true.
That is, what is this volatility limit? 100 can fall to 90,
Yes.
but 100 cannot fall to 80.
No.
Then the rule was quickly changed overnight and said from 100 it can fall to 80. So the volatility percentage was increased by 20%.
True.
How did it happen? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
But one of the most important things I wanted to say on this Adani scandal, Adani story, sorry, not scandal, the Adani story is the Prime Minister's agent, Madam Sitaraman, talked about the Saptarishi model, or the 7 steps.
Very true.
The 7th model was on financial regulation and the role of a regulator. I am very surprised. Everybody except the regulator is talking about it, and SEBI has not opened his mouth on this.
Yes.
RBI has not formally said anything.
It's become like Dakshina Murthy, as I would say.
Yeah, Ghosh, one fellow has written an article, Ghosh, has written in Mint, Several bankers have been informally talked to by RBI to find out what is their exposure to Adani Group.
Wow.
If the RBI is not worried, why will it call bankers informally and ask them, why is this loan there?
Yes, it's like seems to be having a water cooler conversation.
Okay. You are talking across the water coolers.
Yes.
Now, look at you measured the risk. Adani, LIC had invested, claims 36,000 crores, 52,000 crores profit. Then you should have sold it on 27th.
Very true.
Today it has fallen by another 10,000 crores. That means you invested 36, you have 40.
Very
But
true.
the point is they are not very transparent. They have not told how much debt they have and how much equity they have. And if the price has fallen by 25%, the Adani Group has pledged a lot of stocks
Yes.
to raise money. Has that also, then margin call should have been triggered. Whether margin call in Adani was triggered or not, we don't know yet.
This is all very strange, the way all this is happening. If it was any other normal company with normal transaction happening, all you said is very true, it's happening. All these rules must be followed. But there seems to be special favor curried here. Isn't this going to stain Indian markets and Indian reputation internationally? Because
Today,
if this kind of jiggy-jaggy is happening.
You see the way the market moved today. The market opened plus 200 points, dropped minus 300 or minus 400 points, and closed at minus 50 points. When the budget was being spoken, it was 200, and it just dropped because.
Tell us why.
Because you have disincentivized saving.
Correct.
People buy LIC policies only to save tax.
Yes.
Now, if you don't buy policies and don't save, you get a better deal on the tax man. So nobody is going to buy LIC. LIC was already down minus 7%. Today, LIC fell by 8.56%, 8.46% to 590. At one stage, it was 582. It's a 52-week low.
Correct.
And that LIC, because no new money is going to come into LIC, and LIC is being punished for twin punishment. One, the budget has punished LIC, and two, what has happened is the new flow of money into LIC is also
Being cut.
Its source is being cut.
So,
It's a double whammy.
So, what, as a foreign investor, when you see all this,
No. Please be very clear. No active mutual fund worth its salt has put its money in
Adani.
Only the nifty guys have been forced to put in. No active mutual, no FII has a major holding. There are 4 FIIs with major holding. In the Hindenburg report, it says former employees of all 4 are saying the block of Adani shares are controlled by an entity. And that entity is in turn controlled by Vinod Adani, his elder brother. So no foreigner is in trouble. No
foreign money is not invested.
And no active mutual funds have not invested.
Okay.
But the real problem is the foreigners have given loans.
Correct.
Like Total Gas through its Singapore subsidiary, which we dug out through one of Adani's balance sheets, has given a loan to this company where they are charging interest in dollar terms at 16%.
And the dollar is rupees going.
Yeah. So what has happened? This is one example. But Adani's more than 70% of Adani's debt is in the global market, which is where the problem will come. The problem won't come in the equity. The problem will come in the debt instrument.
So this contagion we're talking about. Now let's just step away from Adani a little bit. Talk about all Indian corporates. If the Indian government does not handle this correctly, won't this, as a foreign guy who's lending money to Indian companies, feel nervous?
He will feel very nervous. Already he'll feel extremely nervous.
Correct.
And if if whatever he says, the valuation corrects, the valuation has already corrected 1/3 now. From 3,600, it has come to 2,100. At one point, it was 1,900. The 52-week low is 1,500. If it falls 50%, it's in serious trouble.
Correct.
Because a lot of loans will be called. And if, as he predicts, it goes down 85%, confidence in Indian equity market will also be in trouble. Of course, there are companies like Hindustan Unilever, Nestle, Infosys, TCS.
Those are all separate categories.
Yeah.
Like the Tatas and all that, you cannot look at it at all.
So their word is as good as gold. People will take their paper.
Yes.
But for the other guys, The FIAs will not believe the balance sheet they are producing.
Correct. So these are not very good news as for Indian equity markets in it.
No, this is not good news at all for Indian equity markets. I want these guys to get rid of active mutual funds and passive funds. Had they got it, they would have made some decent profits. And the final punch is, suppose you had 1 crore of gold. Customs duty has gone up by 2-3%. To make it easy, I said 10% in Tamil. Assumed it goes up by 3%. You had 1 crore of gold. You morning you slept. You did nothing. In the evening you got 3 lakhs extra. So the rich have become more richer.
Richer.
The poor will remain more poorer. This is the moral of today's budget and the moral of this scam.
Anyway, I hope you guys found this enlightening and interesting. Based on your feedback, wishing for more information on Anand's views on Adani, I thought we will touch on this today.
Thank you for watching. Be rich. If you like this content, like this video, subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you don't turn on the bell notification, you will not be notified next time we put out a video. Thank you for supporting Be Rich. We have a small favor to ask. Please forward this video to your friends and relatives and ask them to take a look. Thank you.
And Anand will be visiting your region hopefully soon. So keep always an eye out to see where he is when he is coming. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.